Hello, everybody. I hope you are doing great. This is something that we decided to do today. We're actually playing around testing some equipment. So I wanted to go live, and as you can see, I've gone live a little bit early. I'm trying to keep an eye on the sun. We're actually set up right outside. We're here at the outhouse. I'm right outside of my office. My office, actually, one of my studios is just the other side of that window that you see. And as you see, I'm in front of Black Betty. We are, and man, as the sun comes out, I'm gonna go back and forth between my screens because I want y'all to be able to see this. Uh the eclipse, you're actually able to see it now. There we go. Look at that. Oh, good shot. Yeah, this is really pretty cool. So I'm outside of Dallas. Uh, yeah, Matthew, it's a 2500. Uh, I'm outside of Dallas. So what you see right there is the total eclipse. We're just getting started on it. And to be honest, it's going to be going on for about 40 more minutes. But man, it is just such a good picture. We were supposed to go live at 1:15. I decided that I wanted to go ahead and go live a little bit early. It's now I've got a filter on that camera. So Denver is it's not that dark right now. It's gonna get that dark, or at least that's what they're telling us. So I've got glasses. I'm looking up, and there come the clouds. Of course, about the time I look up, that's the way it works. So what we're gonna do is I wanted to set outside. We're doing this really to practice going live when I'm out of town. So we wanted to get things set up here and see what do I really need. And I need a lapel mic. And to be honest, Colton, if you've got a lavalier mic, I know that we've got some in there. A lavalier mic that'll plug into this hole. We may not need the wireless. I know that I've had some long lavalier cords. Oh, there you go. Uh, I just said if we've got a lavalier that plugs directly in, we've got a couple of them. If you'll find me one of those, then I won't need the wireless. So a good idea. And guys, I'm looking around. It's starting to get darker here, which is really pretty cool. I'm gonna go ahead and bring this other camera back up. And anyway, this is something that we wanted to do. We thought, you know what? We need to practice doing a live. So this morning when I woke up, I thought, well, you know what? Uh, there's an eclipse today. So we are in the path of totality. So as that moon covers more and more of the sun, you're going to get to see it right here if we can avoid the clouds. So keeping an eye on things, seeing what's happening. And we're live on YouTube and Facebook, which is pretty cool. I'm going to jump into some comments real quick. Uh, First one right here. Melavellan Creek Memorial Day says Megatron. Ricky Kid, what's up with you, brother? Hope everything's going well. Elmer Suarez, yes, we are having fun today. It is a 2500 jacked up. I got a 6-inch lift and 37-inch Mickey Thompsons on here, and it's time for new ones. Joe Rob One says, howdy, Roger. Hope all is well. Man, it is going fantastic. Kambi Mambi, how are you doing? Good to see you in here. Brother Colton, it is pretty cool. Ricardo Granados. Ricardo Granados, how are you doing? Good to see you in here. Uh Denver Starboy says, is it dark? It's not dark at the moment, but it's getting there. Good to see you in here. Life is amazing. Local Outlaw says, so the solar eclipse is in like 40 minutes. Yeah, at 12:40, so about 35 minutes from now, it's supposed to go completely dark. It's supposed to the moon is completely supposed to block the sun, and hopefully, and I'm trying to see which way the clouds are moving. I see a lot of blue skies up here ahead of me. I just can't tell really right now which way the clouds are moving. So, we've got glasses. We are prepared. You know, and I'm looking up, and just like y'all, I'm not seeing much of anything. All right, finished school now, ready for the eclipse, no doubt. Joe Rob, one, see, there we go. Got a good shot of it right there. Colton, thank you very much. So I'm gonna let y'all see that right there while I talk a little bit. That is what we're looking at. Joe Rob says never fails, always a cloud in the way. Boy, isn't that the truth? Yeah, all but wireless is the fun stuff. It is, you know, and I think we've got it set up pretty good. I'm trying to see, Colton. I don't see any. Hey, Colton, I don't see anything over on this one here on the receiver where it's reading or anything. But I'm showing 2 lights here, so I'm showing it's connected. You got to press it again to make it come up, or is that turn it off?
You just it goes dim, but it should.
Okay, yeah, I see it now.
Yeah,
Okay, so it looks good. Yeah, and I tell you what, guys, the video on that right now looks really, really good. And we can't zoom that in anymore, can we?
No, that's maxed out.
That's maxed out. Okay, so we're maxed out. We bought a special filter for this, just so we could jump in here and do what we're wanting to do. So pretty cool. Kami, we are in Wiley, Texas, which literally right now I am probably about 35 miles northeast of downtown Dallas. There we go. The No BS podcast with Billy Stevens. Billy, how are you, sir? Good to see you in here. The No BS. I love that. Billy, are you the Billy Stevens over in Fort Worth? Just curious. Local Outlaw says, "Hey Roger, commercial HVAC tech. Good to have you in the house." Yeah, and that's it. Most people in here should probably be tradespeople because that's who our audience is, and YouTube knows that's who we normally talk to. Yeah, there's a good picture. Man, I'm glad that we did this. Set up the live stream, bought the filter for the camera. I've tried getting it on my camera, and I tell you what, even with the filter, it's hard to get my camera up there where I can get a good shot of it. But we should be able to pull some pretty cool. Yeah, all I'm seeing is clouds. Yeah, I'm getting a better shot down here on the screen than I am on my camera. But I think Randy will be able to get some on his. He's playing with it. So we decided to do this just to kind of show y'all what we're doing. Steve, what's up? Good to see you in here. Says was tired from church yesterday. Hey, church can make you tired. I'm from Gambia. I started following you not long ago. Well, Kami, thank you so much. It's good to have you in here. Okay, so Jose Perez, I got a question. Are you in the path of totality where you're at? I know where Arlington is, just not sure if you are. Denver Char Boys, Roger, when's that isometric coming out? Man, it should be coming out quick. We shot that a week or two ago. So Denver, it should be coming out. Uh Joe Rob one says, additionally, you're the first person to pronounce my name properly besides my family. Double thumbs up. I like that. And guys, if you like what you're seeing in here, look, give us a thumbs up, give us a like. If you've never been here before, I'm Roger Wakefield. I'm a plumber. Uh, we're growing on YouTube, doing a lot of cool stuff. Uh, right now, probably the biggest plumbing YouTube channel in the world. I love what we get to do. I'm actually going to meet with Dr. Phil tomorrow and do some stuff with him. And then the next day, I'll be in New York with the Chris Cuomo show up there to see what's going up there. They're doing a town hall about the trades. So, man, we're having fun. GSO 125 says hello from Massachusetts. Uh, weren't you in the path of totality too? Or were you just in the path of the eclipse? Gerald one says, Roger, did you get to see the Stevie Nicks and Billy Joel concert on March the 10th? I would have loved to have met you in person, shown off some of my work, but of course, it was a weekend. You know, I didn't get to see the concert. What's funny is I've done security for both of them, so I love that. It's actually pretty cool. Sorry about that. I don't know why that jumped up. Hey, Roger, sweating copper and ceiling joist bays in Kentucky. Thanks for the live stream. No, guys, this is something I want to say thank y'all. Y'all allow me the the opportunity to do this. Hey, Rick, can you bring me my tea? Uh, you may have to message him to get it in here. Yeah, I don't know that anybody heard me. I'm gonna put that solar eclipse on full screen, guys. I will be right back. We go grab my Yeti. Okay, so I am still here. That's funny. You're sweating copper in the ceiling joist, and I'm actually just out here in Wiley sweating. Man, this is a beautiful day. A little cloudy, so it's not too bad. But man, the moon is definitely moving over in front of the sun. It is pretty cool. So we are out here having fun. Jump back into the comments real quick. Awesome. I agree. This is pretty cool. This is something that literally just crossed my mind this morning, and I thought, wow, let's go ahead and try it. Those of y'all that don't know, those of you that are in the trades, I do have an app coming out soon. You can go over there and get on the wait list and preview it and see what you think. I'd love to hear your comments just to know what you think about it. Colton says Denver isometric drawing coming out Tuesday, the 16th. So there you go, Denver. No BS with Billy and Landon says we're sitting in the path of totality. It's getting dark. Man, it's not getting dark here. The clouds have cleared up, as you can see, so we get a good shot at the sun. Or yeah, the sun and the moon, really. Listening to you while installing a grinder pump. I love that. What brand grinder pump are you installing, Big Country 87? Look, also says, do you have any hobbies like hunting or fishing? I love to go dove hunting. And actually, where my land is, I think that, if somebody were to miscellaneous accidentally plant some sunflowers, we could go dove hunting here. But I think that we're going to have an opportunity to get to hunt on my land. So, hoping so. GSO 125 says 93% here, 100% totality in New Hampshire. There you go. I thought New Hampshire was in the line too. Denver says, Roger, I'm doing really well in grade school. Got a 98% on my theory test. Feel like watching your videos helps me a ton. Denver, I love that. Cool thing about it is that I literally have students send me messages all the time showing me on screen in class saying, look, my instructor uses you to teach. So I do. I think that I'm lucky that I had this idea back when I did, that I found out about YouTube and started doing what I do. So those of y'all that don't know, I teach homeowners how to fix their own plumbing. I teach plumbers how to do things that a lot of plumbers don't do anymore, or just teach them my take on it, the way that I do it. And I decided to go live this morning. I literally thought, hey, if we can live stream the eclipse, why not? We ordered a lens for it so we could take pictures of it. And then this morning I thought, well, you know what? Why don't we just live stream it? So turned out pretty cool. Mario Villamil says, Roger, love your videos. Mario, a plumber from Chicago. Mario, I love that. Thank you, sir. One of my mentors used to be in Bishop Plumbing just outside of Chicago. And man, he was a really, really good guy. I miss Robert Melko. Michael Blackwell, man, thank you. Look, I love the fact that I get to do stuff like this. We do very well on YouTube, but we have a lot of fun. We make a lot of great videos. But to be able to jump out here, man, this thing here is going crazy. Uh, how we doing, Squirt?
Good. Need more.
No, I was
Oh.
trying to get you to bring it to me. I saw Colton,
Oh, okay.
so he did. Yeah, we get a good clear shot of it right there, guys. Uh, you can see it, and it seems like every time I say that, the clouds roll in. But we can see that. All right. Joe Rob one says, Roger, I don't mean to self promote, but if you have a chance, I have some footage of the concert on my channel. If you want to see at least some of the concert, that's pretty cool, man. I'll take a picture of this and remember that, and I'll go check it out. Gun toting Texans is getting dark near Dallas, man. And it is. Uh, I'm not gonna say it's getting dark, but you can definitely tell it's not as bright as it was. I'm not squinting like I was. Uh, it's man, it's definitely looking like the sun's going down. Everybody, do me a favor. If you will, put in here where you're from and what you do. If you'll take just a minute to put in, you know, where in the country you live or where in the world you live, what you do for a living. Are you in the trades? Do you want to be in the trades? Anything at all like that? I just kind of like to know who I'm talking to sometimes. All right, I'm gonna see if I can set my phone up where I can take a picture because I don't think that I can, but I am trying. I won't be able to see it right there, that's for sure. Go ahead and just tear that off, get that out of the way. There we go. All right. Looks like the clouds are going to go away here in just a second, so don't disappear yet. So I think that that's it. I'm trying to see, guys. I am trying to get my camera set up to take a picture. Uh, Unfortunately, that's not a complete blackout you're looking at. That is clouds in front of the sun, but they keep going away. But I tell you what, you can definitely tell it's getting darker. And I don't know, man. I see it. Hey, Colton, come check the camera. I just want to make sure that we're getting a good spot because I can see the sun through the clouds every now and then, but I can't see it on the screen. So I'm just gonna have Colton check to make sure we're still centered up, got everything the way it should be. All right. Well, while he's doing that, I'll jump back in here. Thank y'all for putting in where you're from. I'll go through all this here in a second. Uh, Promote, you're good. 60 miles southeast of DFW. Seth Darby says, love the videos. Retired plumber from Florida. Man, I like that, Seth. Thank you for jumping in here. I appreciate that. Yeah, it is getting cooler. I noticed a while ago that, and y'all can tell I don't have a lot of hair up here. I could definitely feel the sun on it. Now I don't. Video idea for you: multiple pop dope comparisons. No one else seems to have done it. Rector Seal, Odie, Hercules, Whitlam. That's a good idea. I like that. Yantis has a 50%. Okay. Uh, Total blackout in Cleveland, Ohio. Well, I tell you what, it's enough of the sun's covered now. I can actually look up at the sun without the glasses, and I'm not staring at it. Don't get me wrong. You can see a little bit right there. I'm gonna go ahead and go full screen with that. And it just disappeared. There we go. Colton's moving it around. I know you had it because man, it looked good. Yeah, it is definitely getting darker quicker now, and I guess that makes sense because the moon has been moving slow where it's coming over it just a little bit. Well, then as you get closer to it, it doesn't leave much sun there to light things up, so that makes sense. What's my favorite thing about electricians? That I'm not one. Uh, I'm joking. No, electricians are just like every other trade guy. We need these people. It's really a big deal for us. Michael Blackwell says I use your videos for my own plumbing issues, and they have helped me a bunch. Good, I love that. Renee Libby says came for one plumbing tip and stayed because you're a cool dude. Thanks for covering the eclipse. Renee, thank you. Man, we had bought a lens to take some pictures, and man, my camera's probably vibrating. I gotta make sure I get a sturdier table next time. I'm gonna go back to two same cameras here. Uh we literally bought a lens to take some pictures, and it worked out so good that we thought, hey, you know what? Uh when we test our live streaming today, because we're testing it from a laptop. As you see, I'm outside, we're remote, I'm not plugged in, I don't even have power plugged in right now. So, and I keep looking down at my battery, see where I'm at. I got 43%, so I'm good. Why is his name Squirt? Man, he's a good little kid, and you know, we had fun, and somehow just he got stuck with the name Squirt, and it stuck with him for a long time. Team Traveler, thank you very much. I appreciate that. L Boogie says completely darker in Ohio now, and it's funny because I guess I don't know. I guess I thought the path of totality would move, but that's very interesting because it is definitely getting darker here. Uh, with the glasses, man, I just got a little bitty shot of it. There's just a fingernail of the sun showing right now. The clouds have ears. Yeah, they know what we're doing. San Antonio, second year plumber's apprentice. Good for you. Matthew's Houston, and he's a truck driver. Man, and Matthew, you're not in the path. Is that right? Denver says London, Ontario, and I'm a third year apprentice. Ray Arrigo, Northwest Indiana, plumber. Mike Chevy, shout out to Colton. He loves moons, planets, and stuffs. Colton, you know Mike Chevy?
Yeah.
Gave you a shout out. Colton's over there running the camera, man. He is trying to find the sun, and I just see a trace of it under the clouds. It's getting bright right there. You should be able to find it right there, Colton. There we go. All right, so that's what I'm looking at right here in Wiley, Texas. And Colton, you may have to stand there and track it because as it gets thinner and thinner and thinner, it's going to get harder to find if you don't. Man, that is just cool looking. And we've still got another 15 minutes for that last piece to cover there. Dave is in Alberta, Canada, pipeline technician and electrical instrumentation. Good for you. Michael Blackwell says, Yantis, Texas, massage therapist, welder, and in school for cybersecurity. Number one, Michael Blackwell, that's fantastic. And just FYI, I used to be a massage therapist too, a cosmetologist and a massage therapist. And yes, I still have my plumbing license. Team Traveler, East Texas, and interior and exterior painter. Man, I almost wish you were in Dallas, Texas. Uh, L Boogie says Ohio Plum Boomer. Andrew Marino says Superior, Wisconsin. Cook, I just find your videos interesting. Man, I've met so many people like that, Andrew, and I think that's really, really cool. And look, thank you. I appreciate it. The funny thing about it is I was at a social media marketing conference and this guy came up and he is literally like, "Man, look, I came here to see you. I love your videos. I think it's great what you do and all that." I said, "Man, that's cool." I said, "So are you in plumbing or what?" And he says, "Oh God, no." He said, "I would never even fix my own plumbing." He said, "Just for some crazy reason, I like watching your videos." So thank you, Andrew. I can't tell you how much I appreciate hearing stuff like that. Local Outlaws, West Tennessee, HVAC refrigeration service tech. I love it. Mike Davis, Carlisle, Pennsylvania, pressure wash skids. I was a chief engineer for hotels. Good for you, man. Mike Chevy says Plano, Texas, financial analyst. Love learning and DIY items around the house. Good deal. Joe Rob says, yeah, and okay, Colton, I don't know that your camera's adjusted because I can see it looking up, but not with the camera. Joe Rob says, I'm from Little Rock and install appliances and consumer electronics with Manada and Best Buy. I now also assist with installing Starlink internet systems and tinker with electronics. Good for you. We got a lot of cool people in here. Also have an associate's degree in computer networking. Good. Sheila G says DFW law enforcement found you to get over my fear of cast iron pipes. Well, number one, Sheila, if you're in law enforcement, what are you doing with cast iron pipes? Don't get hit by them. It won't feel good, I promise. Guys, man, we got a big cloud coming up. I see it. But man, right now that sure is a pretty shot. And you can't get that, Colton? Man, that's such a pretty, it's a little fingernail crescent type. Yeah, and it's completely gone now. Yeah, I can take off my glasses and see it. And there's still enough sun there that you feel it. Mitchell Ruckus says, can't wait for the next trade talk and Q&A. Love what you're doing, Roger. Thank you so much. GSO 125 says master plumber, Princeton, Massachusetts, residential and commercial service. Good deal. Mark Lewis is Wiley saying good now. You know, man, I got a big dark cloud above it right now, so not for me and Wiley. Bishop Plumbing, I see their trucks around. Yeah, they're still in business. Yantis is about 70% now. Man, we're probably more than that. I can't see it because it's behind a dark cloud, but I can tell you this, it's getting dark out here. Darker. Alex Marcus says, hi, I'm from Romania, Europe. I'm retired from law enforcement. Love your show and what you're doing. Thank you very much. Elmer Suarez says, I live in Dallas. I'm a plumbing apprentice, doing it for a few years, and it would be awesome to work for you one day. Man, I got to tell you that you won't believe that. I'm not doing plumbing anymore. I sold the plumbing company. Now, if you want to go to work for like Rescue Air, that's who I sold to. Man, look, I know they do things right. They have a great training program, all kinds of good stuff. Nycaz says, hey, Roger, love your videos. Thank you very much. Guys, we use StreamYard. I love it. Might want to plug in that laptop soon. Your battery will thank you later. I was at 43% while ago. Now I'm at 40. I mean, it's not losing bad. The good thing is StreamYard is I don't have to have it on my computer. It's an app that I log into and it does everything. So it's great. Gun Toting Texans is getting darker. You're in Cedar Creek Lake. I'll tell you what, here, like I said, guys, I'm probably 30 miles northeast of Dallas. Man, I wish it was clear because y'all could see what I see. I don't even know if I can get it on my camera. I'm trying to see. Yeah, if I zoom in, man, if I could plug if I could plug my camera in, Colton, but I don't know how to do it
Yeah, with
and
that.
link it back through here. Now, all I can tell y'all guys is it's definitely getting darker. And I don't know if y'all can see that because I'm sure this camera I have, I'm sure the ISO adjusts automatically. But man, that was actually pretty neat. Oh, there's it. Oh, I just covered it. Missed it. Yeah, this is getting pretty good. Okay, so yeah, right because of the rain. Actually, West Texas, desert and Orla, learning plumbing on our 20-year-old house. Good for you. Willis Elgenbrecht says, will you show us the floor once the full eclipse happens? And I will try to show you everything I can, I promise. Plum Bomber says, hi, fellow plumber here from the UK, 35 years in. Chris Roberts, welcome to the show. Good to see you in here. Johnny D says, Mississauga, Ontario, 5th-year plumbing apprentice, big fan. Been watching your videos for years. Well, thank you, Johnny. I appreciate that. Joe Rob says, honestly, you should stream more often, even if it's just a casual stream. Man, I'm having fun. Michael Blackwell says, we're about the same. Local Outlaw says, hey, Roger, I've done a lot of plumbing growing up in my grandparents, run a Cuddy Water Company. I come across so much old clay waste lines in Tennessee. Yeah, there used to be a lot of them down in Austin I'd come across. Joe Ross says it's getting dark in Little Rock. Awaking YE. Big Mac Orange says we used to celebrate every payday by having a ticket fight with a tickle fight with the brothers. Our foreman put a stop to that. Yeah, man, horseplay on the job, it'll lead to more serious horseplay. Sergeant One says hello. TA double NYA says great live watching from McKinney, Texas. I hope it's not as cloudy where you're at as it is here because it is pretty cloudy. Roger to go blind. No, I don't want to go blind. Uh, but it's so well. There's so many clouds and all behind it right now. But I tell you what, it's neat because it is getting dark, and really, it's not a total eclipse for 5 more minutes. So it's going to be interesting how much darker it gets over the next 5 minutes. Now this is pretty cool. Are y'all enjoying this? Yeah, there we go. Colton found it. Man, guys, that is a cool shot. That is live right now. That is the solar eclipse from Saxe, Texas. Oh, the cloud got it. Man, I thought, wow, it didn't go that away that quick. But I'll tell y'all what, this is pretty cool. About to eat some polar can salmon fillets. Has anyone tried them? I have not. How do you get used to working around sewage? Seems so gross. You know what? To be honest, as a plumber, you don't have to do it as often as everybody thinks. You've still got to do it, but not like you're thinking. Hey, Mr. Wakefield, I'm 26 in my 4th week of a plumbing apprenticeship. Good for you. Got a 16-hour shift tomorrow, a double. Any advice for working those long days? You're the best. Yeah, just remember all day that you're going to be putting in a long day. Get plenty of rest this evening. Go to bed a little bit early if you can. Uh, if you're tired when you get off, okay. Why am I getting? Man, I almost got like a. Did you change something? Oh wow, that was weird because it gave me almost like a full shot. Man, it is just down to a little piece left, and I got to tell you, it's not dark like midnight dark. It's and there's still about 3 minutes before it hits it, but it's getting dark like late evening. Like, hey kids, it's time to head home before the street lights come on. Scott Hayden, Shreveport, Louisiana. Yeah, gibbed up. Get as much rest as you can tonight. I understand it's gonna be a long day. Take extra bottles of water, Gatorade, snacks, anything at all. Just take care of yourself. And then Scott Hayden is in Shreveport. Awakening says Roger's mustache is absolutely majestic. Thank you very much. I do appreciate that. I tell people it's funny because if y'all have never subscribed to my channel, just go back into YouTube and search plumbing and scroll down until you see the mustache. And when I tell people that, it blows their mind. BJF, you ask if it's happening yet. There is a great shot of where we're at right now. It looks like we've got about 3 more minutes before it's a total eclipse. Man, and it now it's getting darker, and I'm watching the birds flying around. There were a lot of birds tripping out earlier, and I'm watching one here just kind of like, okay, what's going on? Yeah, there is just a little bitty trace of it right there that I can see with my glasses. Oh, Colton, you should be able to get that. Guys, we are trying to find it with our little bitty lens. This is so cool. Yeah, Colton, with this, there's a little bit of a clear spot coming up right there. But guys, we're sorry. We are trying to find it. There it is. That is what's left of it right now, and it's not going away. That is there's the clouds right there. Yeah, and unfortunately, guys, I'm gonna tell y'all, I'm looking at a big dark cloud that is actually bigger and darker than most of them we've seen today. It looks like the way they're going, it's gonna be about a minute or so before we get another clear spot. There you go, Colton. Yeah, now you have to. There you go. Yeah, and everybody's announced that during the eclipse, when it's full, you don't have to have glasses on. And Colton's got the lens off now that we bought for this, and as you see, this is the dark cloud that I'm looking at. And I wish there was a way to show this to y'all. It's getting dark. Yeah, Colton's showing you how dark it is around. We've got all our people out here. Everybody's got glasses. This is out here at the compound. And looky there. I'm on 2 cameras. John Hanna says, imagine waking up during the eclipse thinking you slept a whole 24. No doubt. Scott said, okay, now it's getting dark. Man, this is a trip. Scott Hayden says, I work facility maintenance for a large casino resort, deal with plumbing, electrical on a daily basis, sewage about once a month. Says they forgot to move the satellite balloons. Over Roger's house. Exactly. Okay, guys, man, it just got dark. This is wild. Man, I got to tell y'all. Colton, turn the camera over onto me again because they saw how bright it was just a second ago. Guys, it's 1:40 in the afternoon here in Wiley, Texas. Uh, we got a star up there, Colton. I don't know if you can get it. There, hey, there it is, Colton. Man, we got just a brief glimpse of it. Oh, and that was brief. And there's a star up there. I got a, yeah, that's what Colton sees right there. You've got a star, and this is just to the, man, figure out which direction. That is probably just to the west of the sun. And I remember looking at this the other day. That's either like Venus or Jupiter. Okay, guys, we are literally in the middle of, this is the craziest thing I've ever seen. It is, and I think y'all can tell behind me the lights came on. Guys,
Ooh.
have you, oh, looky there, guys, looky there. Oh gosh. It looks like it's fixing to open back up though, so I'm gonna stay on this camera. Oh, this is so cool. Man, I gotta tell y'all, that is so cool. I'm sorry I've quit commenting, but man, we just opened up to clear blue skies. I'm gonna leave it on that. Man, what do you say? That is just, guys, that is so cool. And Colton, you're zoomed in as far as you can, right? Okay. Man, you can see like bright glares around it. Guys, all I can tell you is this is freaking neat. Uh, Joe Rob says, right, your StreamYard broke my Firefox web browser. Might be because I'm running 60 tabs. Yeah, I tend to do that myself. Yo, what's up? Uh, by far, we have the most plumbing issues in the restaurant kitchens. They put everything down those drains, have to constantly use a K50 to clear it. That is cool. Love me some dark clouds. Clouds did not ruin it, man. We got a shot. Maya, to teach people about getting into trades, to be the best tradesman. Man, guys, this is just freaking cool. I'm sorry, I keep looking up. Colton, can you take pictures of that too? Uh, well, it's too late. Yeah, I wanted to see if we get a good picture of that. Guys, I'm showing y'all live stream what I see looking up. And now, as quick as it got dark, it's starting to get light again. And man, putting on the glasses, there is just a touch, and we lost it with the camera. Oh, are you trying to shoot pictures? Okay, Colton is taking a couple of pictures right here. Uh, as you see, my outdoor lights on because it's dark because there's movement. Uh, will it stream trains? No. Did you get some pictures? Awakening says I've had many screaming arguments with clouds before. I live in Virginia. We'll see 80% of it. Saw one in South Carolina a couple of years ago, and it was completely dark. Yeah, it got dark. This was crazy. And then the little bit of sun out, you can see the clouds moving along this. This has actually been cool. Yeah, and there is just a thread of the sunlight coming out. Uh, yeah, that was pretty cool, wasn't it? Can you see the wavy light on the ground yet? Yeah, I did. That's what I was saying. It was that or the clouds moving or something, man. It was freaking cool. So amazing. Dark Souls vibe. You gotta love it. Andres Wick says, "Wow, amazing, guys." Have y'all anybody in here's ever seen this before? Anything like it? I am in Wiley. Renaissance Man says, "Man, that was awesome. Thanks for sharing with us in the Caribbean. Man, you are more than welcome." Michael Catalanato says, "Handyman, thanks, Roger, for sharing the view with us. Quick question: do you like Handyman?" I do. I like Handyman. I think that we all need to know our lanes, where we should be, and what we should do. If you're not doing anything that requires a license and charging people, you know, for stuff like that, then yeah, I think it's pretty cool. So this is what I get to look like today, guys. Uh, man, I took some pictures. I don't think it's gonna be quite as cool as I thought it'd be with the camera, but I tell you what, it didn't do too bad. I did get some good pictures. I did. Michael says 7 years ago here in Nashville, it was great. You pronounced my name perfectly. Thank you very much. Bailey, what do you think? Come here. If I can get Bailey to come here, I'll show y'all. Come here, Bailey. Come here. I know you act deaf. Come here. Come here. Look here. Look here. Look here. Look here. Look at the camera. Do you see that? Hey, Bailey, look here. Look here. Hey, hold on. Look here. Do you see Bailey? Bailey. Bailey, look there. You see Bailey? That's my baby dog. All right. Let me see what kind of pictures Randy got. Yeah, his look pretty good too. Pretty good. We did get some good pictures. And the bad thing is I'd have to go inside the studio to show you what the pictures look like. But Colton, are you back on the sun?
Yeah.
There you go. Now we got the moon coming out the other side now. And I gotta tell y'all, it got pretty dark here. Actually, a neat deal. Travis said, "How long have you lived in Wiley?" Uh, I've shot skeet with my buddy Austin on your property. Uh, I believe that. Not sure who Austin is, but me and Randy have actually talked about getting a skeet launcher out here just for that reason. Joe Rob says, "Roger, what's your opinion on trains?" I've always wanted to book an Amtrak and go cross country and see it that way. Man, it's amazing how that little bit of sun makes it as bright as it does right here. But yeah, I want to book an Amtrak. I want to get a cabin. That way I can sleep, get up, eat, drink, have fun, all that. It'd be neat. Uh, BJF says the 1 in 17 was the one I saw, lasted 2 minutes, 40 seconds. They said we were supposed to get like 4 minutes and 2 seconds where we're located. It was actually really pretty cool. Rick Lee, a Utica, New York licensed plumber. Good to have you in here. Yeah, this has been fun, guys. This has actually been pretty cool. So, what y'all think about it? What was it worth it? Uh, coming in here and watching this, or it is so neat just to see it move out. And man, right now we've got beautiful clear skies. Neat way to see it. We got to play with this today. So cool. Yeah, this has been neat. I'm number one, I'm glad I got to do this with y'all. It was worth it. I like how dramatic it looks outside. My house right now, wish it was like this all the time. Man, it is. It's just it's got a very man, just a very intense look. It's like you've got to look at stuff harder or something. Man, it's neat though. This is so cool. Not too bright or too dark. Right now, it's not. I tell you what, it surprised me exactly how dark it got at noon or at 1:40 in the middle of it. Joe Rob says he'll post photos in the Discord server. Thank you very much. Michael says, beautiful puppy. I got a blue Shar dogs. Why was I expecting to see your dog have two different color eyes? Because I would be dramatic like that. I get it. Joe Rob says it's right over my house. And I got to tell you, the view from here really has been very nice. I'm not gonna say it's right over my house, but we've got the camera set up. We got a little bit of a tilt to it, but man, I think we're getting a great shot right here. And we did this filter so we could do this. I just wanted to take some pictures of it, but man, I'm glad that I decided to go live with it. So how's everybody doing? Did y'all enjoy it where you're at? Eduardo says this is a ripoff. I want my money back. Okay, as much as you paid to be in here in this live stream, you can have your money back. Oh, wait, you didn't pay anything. Yeah, guys, if you like this, give this a thumbs up, heart it, wherever you're at, however you do it. I'm looking at it on StreamYard. I hadn't even thought about this. I could probably go over to my YouTube channel at the same time. I'm going to make this go big. I'm going to take this here, go to my channel, maybe. Yeah, right here. Uh, and I'm going to have to turn my volume off or it will get me. And I thought about that beforehand, which is good. So I'm clicking on the live there. So if I do this, then I can come over here and move that over here. All right. Man, sorry about getting your money back, brother. Greetings from Oregon. We didn't get any views. Man, I tell you what, the cool thing is, Orion Garcia, you can literally, man, go back in my video here about 15 minutes. Actually, I'd go back about 20 minutes because you'll see it coming right up to the complete eclipse. Man, right now, God, it's a little bitty thumbnail. It's like a little bitty crescent moon or something. Eduardo says, "No, it was cloudy, went over my house. I'm in Waco." Man, we fought the clouds, but we did get a couple of good breaks. Uh, Mwahaha says, "Watched one in February of '79." Cat says, "Keep glasses from 2 to 4:30. When total comes, take them off." Yeah. Yeah, and I don't know what you mean from the 2 to 4:30. Uh, we literally we kept the glasses on or the filter on the whole time that the moon was moving in front of it, and then when it was off, we pulled the lens off, took some pictures, uh, did all kinds of different stuff. Mm. Cool, cool stuff. All right. You jump back into the comment. Says keep glasses on even if partial. Absolutely. Auslan says it is cloudy for me the entire time in San Antonio. I tell you what, we got lucky. We got a break. Right now, it's starting to it lightened back up really quick. I mean, it surprised me how fast it got dark. It went from, something like this and watching it come to an end, all of a sudden, it was dark, and it's like, "Wow, it is really dark." So, kinda neat to see, but it feels like it's lightening up pretty quick. Why use glasses when you have a phone? Well, in case you really just wanna look at it yourself, I mean, I gotta tell you, I think this is kind of sexy looking. It is neat to see it. Trying to see, I thought I heard sirens going off. So, guys, if y'all do, if you like this, give me a thumbs up. Let people know. If you didn't, you wanna hit thumbs down, just hit it twice. That way it goes away. Pretty neat stuff. I wish that the eclipse would come out more often. I have more reason to go live during the week and do different things and talk about it. So this has actually been pretty cool. Pretty cool. Sheila G says, "I'm in Dallas, and it was more impressive than I thought. Thanks. Great to share this with everyone here." Sheila, I completely agree with you. Th this was cool. Says, "Hey, DK." LMT 7816 says, "Thanks, Roger. Can't crawl out and see it in person, so I appreciate it. I'll keep sweating this L pipe. Hope you have a great day." I tell you what, thank you for being here and participating. It has been BJS is just gonna happen here soon. It's getting dark. And BJF, where'd you say you were again? Just out of curiosity. Aslan, thumbs up. Thank you so much. Uh, the glasses and the beard is a fashion statement. I get it. BJF, I am trying to remember where you were. I gotta tell you, I do kinda like this look. Uh, bad thing is I can't see my camera or lens or anything at all with the glasses on. When I look up, I can definitely see the moon is moving this way, which is more easterly, I guess. It is neat. Yeah, Squirt's sending me all his pictures. I don't know if I can show y'all this. Yeah, that's a picture Randy took. Uh, I know. That's a pretty cool picture. Pretty neat. Chase B, yeah, it did the totality part already happened. So right now the moon is moving out from being directly in front of the sun. One of the neat things, and I don't know if I can see it now, is, we were able to look just to the west of the sun and see, I think it's either Jupiter or Venus. I'm gonna look it up real quick. I remember seeing something about it the other day. Uh, so during the solar eclipse, the corona eclipse the planet as Venus will be the brightest object in the sky, so it must have been Venus. It will be located just west of the eclipsed sun. So, yeah, so whenever we were showing that earlier, that one bright star, that was actually Venus. What do you think, guys? Pretty neat day? This has been pretty cool. I like that. Joe Ross says, "Just had a cop drive by and look at him funny for taking pictures of it." Neat stuff. You know, the good thing is, guys, any one of y'all can go back, I'm trying to think when we started. We started right at 1 o'clock, so you can go back to about the 40-minute mark to see the total eclipse. That's neat. You got somebody up there flying around in a little plane too. Yeah, this would have been a neat day to book a helicopter flight or a a plane, anything at all. I know that some airlines, I don't remember who it was doing a path along the eclipse. So that'd be pretty cool too. I lost them now, but I saw them earlier. So this turned out to pretty cool deal, guys. Not sure if y'all liked it as much as I did, but I gotta tell you, it's been fun to do. Got everything tested. My battery is now down to 23%. So it says I got 41 minutes left. So at least I know I can get in here and live stream from here, and it's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Getting messages and comments about my rockstar dog. That's a neat thing. But guys, I'll tell you what, I'm gonna go ahead and keep going here just to stay with y'all, those of y'all that still wanna see this. If you don't wanna see it, I'd log out of it and go back to this video. Go to about 30, 35 minutes in, and you can really see it. I'll tell you what would be cool is set it up. Okay, Colton's changing batteries, so I'm gonna take that one off and go over to here. It won't take him but just a second. Uh, and we'll get another one up in here. It's been a long day. It's been exciting. I've had fun. All right, Colton is back on. There is the eclipse. Gotta admit, it's kinda cool. Jerome says, "Roger, stay on the stream just for general chat." Uh, I'll say good luck if you do. There you go. I love it. Charlie Ingram, thank you, baby. That's my baby. Uh, that is Black Betty. It's a 2022 or 21, I guess. Uh, got a 6-inch lift on it and 37-inch Mickey Thompsons. I've gotta tell you, I kinda like it. And that thing looks pretty cool with that moon blocking part of it, doesn't it? This has been so much fun today. This has been fun. So what was y'all's favorite part about this? Those people that were in the eclipse? Is it just being off work, taking time off, getting out, or was it actually getting to see this? 'Cause I gotta tell you, when it went completely dark at 1:40, that was freaking cool. I mean, it looked as dark as that sun looks right now in the sky with the filter on. It looked that dark here, not for very long. I mean, it got a lot darker than I thought it was going to. This has been pretty neat. True. Let's see what comes up here. Let me see this here. Hmm. Okay. Y'all can see that. This is what we get to look at. Man, I gotta tell you, this is a pretty cool deal. Pretty cool deal. Joe Rob says my smart lights just switched to blue mode. They are confused. Yeah, the dramatic lighting is neat. And I tell you, even right now, and it's starting to lighten back up where it looks like daylight, but it's still just got, I don't know if it's more clear, more something because it's it's not near as bright. I mean, y'all look at it. We've probably got 20% of the sun. It's still bright. I mean, you can't look up at it, but I gotta tell you that this was cool. Now, would I have flown thousands of miles and all that to just spend, uh, 4 minutes in darkness? I don't know. Maybe it was pretty cool. Mitch says, "Hey, Roger, it's me again. How you doing?" Energy saver's turned on, so that's telling me that my battery's getting low enough. It's saying, "Hey, Raj." Uh, let me see if I hover over it here, it's down to 20% remaining now. I'm gonna go ahead, plug in a battery, just because I know I don't want any problems. I'm gonna put y'all back on the sun while I change batteries or while I plug in my battery. Now I'm charging and doing good. Pretty cool stuff. Ooh. Oh, my camera went away. There we go. It thinks I'm over there, and I don't know why, but it will not find me. All right, come back over here. Yeah, and I don't. There we go. No, it's close. There we go. Just move slow, and it'll come with. There we go. Looky there. I kept having to fight it. Between cameras and clouds, it's kind of a rough day. Um, my whole team has gone back inside now. So it's me and my solar glasses. And we're just having fun. How are y'all doing? Those of y'all that don't know, I do have an app coming out, and you can get signed up for it right there. 'Cause 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 Well, we definitely went longer than I thought that I would today. This has been good, so I've been able to get in here and play with this. This is what we wanted to do it for, just to test things. We got to do this. Well, boys and girls, I have not got to eat lunch yet. I've gotta eat, man. Matter of fact, I've gotta eat, and then, I got meetings this afternoon evening, so I've got a meeting in 20 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and get off here. Guys, I hope that y'all enjoyed this. This was a lot of fun. Matter of fact, you know what? I'm gonna let this run. I'll leave this going for a little while just because I know that some of y'all are still watching. Uh, Mitch, it's bright. Right now, I tell you, I'm squinting again. Colton can keep coming out and lining it up, but I'm gonna go ahead and go in and start getting set up for a meeting, and we'll keep an eye on this. I hope that y'all enjoyed this. Actually, man, this was really a lot of fun to do. So, this is the eclipse from Wiley, Texas. Should I leave it going for 15 more minutes or so? I'm gonna leave it running for 15 minutes. I'm gonna go in, start getting set up for a meeting. Y'all have fun. I will jump and visit and see what's going on. And if I can do anything for y'all, leave a message here, let me know. If you'd like to connect with me on LinkedIn, uh, love to have conversations with you, talk to you, and see what all y'all think. What you like, what you don't like, what we're doing, what we could be doing. So, y'all have a great day. Enjoy the eclipse, and I'll see y'all on the other side.